Hello, Pastor Tim here with, I don't know what to call this, but this is like community message, I don't know, safety 101, whatever we want to call it. All right, several people in the community of Alto have had their Facebook page copied. It is different from being hacked, but there's one way to avoid both issues. I have said this before and I'll say it again. Please be aware of scams. I believe that the church, and by extension, me as the leader of the church, should help in the community, and this is one simple way to do this, and I'll keep pushing these out as I find out more information about things that are happening in the community and ways to keep us safe. If you're friends with someone on Facebook and they ask to be your friend again, right, the second time, please don't be in a rush to accept the invite, right? Don't do the popular thing and just click yes, okay? And don't write through to that account and say, hey, is this the real you? Because what is that other person going to do? Say, yes, this is the real you. Just like on that phone call, right? Hey, is this real? Of course they're going to say, even if they're not real, yes, this is real. Hang up, right? Don't go through that account. Just go back, find that TRICARE number, find that Social Security number, find whatever the hospital number, call it up and be like, hey, is this, no, that you have no knowledge of that? All right, that was a scam. All right, thank you, goodbye. Right? Same thing with the Facebook. Call them up. This is a great opportunity to be like, hey, how you doing? How's the kids? How's the grandkids? How the great grandkids? All that stuff. Hey, by the way, did you send me a Facebook like or input or something? No? Okay. All right, and then all you got to do is go back to that, and there's a way to block it. You don't have to even do that. Just say something's wrong with that. I've hit that many a time. It's so easy to do, and just be like, I already know this person. This ain't them. Send. Super easy. Takes you, well, phone call can take half an hour, right? You get to talk to a friend, and that will help out Facebook block those kinds of scams. For the church, okay, for Pastor Tim, you will not receive any videos from A. Frank Smith via message, right, or any other way. It is only a placeholder, and I talked about that before, but this is an account that's a feeder into other accounts, and I keep that in a bubble, right? That social distancing is at a max. There are no friend invites from this account. I don't accept any friends. That way, there's really no way to hack into that account unless someone literally uses a code to try to hack into that specific account. And the password is like 40 letters long, and so good luck. So Facebook will lock them out before they can get that, all right? You will not receive any invite from A. Frank Smith, all right? So if you see one, just go, hey, something's wrong. This ain't right. Bye, right? I only post into A. Frank Smith UMC and Cold Springs UMC. Now, I might message through that, but you're not going to receive pictures or anything like that. I'll be like, hey, thank you for saying that sound is out on Sunday, right? And I might like something that you comment on. The only thing I do with pictures is if I'm taking pictures around the church, like VBS, I will post them to one of those church, either A. Frank Smith UMC or to Cold Springs UMC, again, to limit exposure. That is what we're doing here at the church to keep everyone safe. For A. Frank Smith UMC or for Cold Springs UMC, I do not go looking for friends. Okay, there's someone who wrote and said, hey, I want to be your friend, and it's, adult entertainment is what it looks like. I didn't accept it. Okay, and I don't accept people that are like, I don't know, I'll just wait on that, right? I don't deny it, I don't accept it, I'm cautious. And plus, I know I'm learning everybody, but I prefer to be cautious. I don't watch any funny videos on that account. I don't click on any of the chain emails or through Messenger, any of that stuff. I keep the social distancing to the max to keep everyone safe. As a leader, I need to keep everyone as safe as I possibly can, and I want to let you know what I'm doing, what we're doing at your church to keep everyone as safe as possible, to keep you as safe as possible. Okay, if you tag someone watching this video, like this, the reason why I'm making it this way is so if you have a friend that's not connected to the church and you tag them, hey, watch this video, it's like going to a bulletin board and putting a little sticky note on it for that person to come by and see, hey, like Aaron Lowe, you're on the Cherokee Herald Facebook website. That there's nothing that goes from your account into the Facebook domain and then back. It just kind of puts on there like a sticky note. So if you want to tag someone and say, hey, could you see this because you work in a church and maybe they need to check how they do their security. I'm super big on all this stuff to keep, well, people safe. And you can do that because it's like a sticky note on a bulletin board. There's no contamination from yourself, your account. So even if your account is hacked, it won't hack into the portal because they would have to hack Facebook. It's happened twice in like over 20 years that we know of. So that's pretty good odds, right? It's all done in the portal where you can see this video. Okay? All of Facebook has to be hacked, which is extremely rare. So if like in the Porch Talk video, if you tag the church members about like who was on the Cherokee Herald, that is like a sticky note on a bulletin board. How likely are you to get a virus from that? Extremely unlikely, right? The same thing for this. You can also share this video, and this does go into your messenger, and it goes out, but it still gets sent back to the bulletin board. So it's also generally safe to do it that way as well. And so if you want to send this even to like someone in California, I have friends in Japan that are in the military, and so I send them stuff like this. So that way, like, hey, FYI, this is what we're doing to keep people safe. What are your best practices for keeping people safe on Facebook or YouTube or whatever? Personal account to personal account is different, right? It's like getting an email into your personal account. You click on that attachment and now it goes into your computer, right? Same thing is true for Facebook. If you get that cute little, if you're my friend, reply and repost, I bet you won't get 10. That is what I was talking about on Sunday, right? That's that linguistics. I bet I won't get 10. And then you're, of course, like, I'm your friend. I'm going to do that. Well, they're baiting you. Most of them are harmless, but hackers use them all the time. There is no way to tell the difference between a safe one and one that's not safe unless you go back to the source, which is why sharing is generally safe, is because you're sharing it back to that main bulletin board, that main portal. So whether it's a computer virus or COVID, we can break the chain. We don't have to be afraid by just using some common sense. Our parents taught us to wash our hands, to cover our mouth when we cough and sneeze. I wash my hands about 5 times on Sunday to keep everyone safe. It's total overkill, but if that's what needs to be done to keep the doors open, that is what I'm going to do. The same thing for Facebook. I am overkill on some of this stuff, but if it keeps people safe and so their account doesn't get copied or hacked or whatever, then that's what I'm going to do as a leader to keep us all safe. As always, if you know of someone that needs this, please share it with them. Well, we're supposed to be a community that's a light to the world, and so this is free to whoever. And so however we can help, that's what I want to do. And as always, if someone needs a phone call from me, I've called people out of state. Someone asked me to call someone out of state, and I was like, sure, that's fine. We're going to get through this, no matter what it is, just like our parents taught us. One step at a time, right? Like when I was a little kid. Parents like, yep, you fell off your bike. What are you going to do? You going to quit? Or are you going to learn how to ride that bike? And took some time, some tears, right? But yeah. So with that, you are noticed and loved by, well, me, God, by Jesus Christ, the Savior to the world, and by a disciple, Pastor Tim. So I hope you are well wherever you are. Share this with a friend, a neighbor, a colleague, and let's keep each other safe in these times.